Disclaimer, if you do not want to hear me swear, then this video is not for you. It's been a really long time since I've made a video. I've continued working on the car, and now I have my learner's permit. I have practiced driving in a similar car. I can't believe my dad lets me drive his 1978 Y88 Special Edition Gold Trans Am. Even if it does have the brake light on, the brakes do work. As of the time of this video, I am told it's making a ticking noise in the number 7 cylinder. I've researched that speed demons are very common. I may have pushed this car a little too hard. Sometimes. Back to my car. As you know, my car came with no interior, no engine, no transmission, and no nothing, except the shell. So we have been searching for seats and other interior parts that we could buy for cheap. We found some seats on Facebook Marketplace for $75. They were leather 6-way adjustable sport seats. At least, that's how they were advertised. We got them home and there was some documentation and numbers on the seats themselves. They appeared to be 2002 Saturn Ion seats. I cleaned them up and treated the leather with products that my dad uses on his 30th anniversary leather seats. That stuff is a little bit expensive, but it really does the job. After they were all cleaned, we went ahead and positioned the seats in the car. The way that Saturn attached their seats to their cars is of course way completely different than a 1979 Trans Am. My dad said he had a really good plan to attach them by integrating some metal tubing into the floor and notching it. Not too big of a deal since we have to repair the floors anyways. We also had some ideas of how to modify the headrests so they look less like Saturn seats and more like Firebird Trans Am seats. But as Steinbeck said, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Who the hell is Steinbeck, Dad? Let's just say all of those plans went out the window. We found some 4th generation Firebird seats online for $50, which had front seats, back seats, and even the panel. We decided to purchase them. My dad had read that it was really easy to put 4th gen F-body seats in a 2nd gen F-body, and that a lot of people had done it successfully. I don't know if it was easy, but we did do it. After removing the original seat frames, we did some measuring and it seemed like they were going to fit. I had to gear up and put a face shield to use my grandfather's chop saw to cut some 1-inch square tubing that we had bought from Tractor Supply. We bought all the hardware from Tractor Supply. I will put a parts list in the description below. Next we tried to drill the holes with a battery powered drill. The drill did not have enough power to drill the holes we needed. Since we had to drill a lot of holes, my dad decided we would go ahead and use the drill press, which we were lucky to have in my grandfather's shop. Having the right tools sure does make things go a lot quicker and a lot easier. although my dad did struggle with getting it straight when he did the first hole.
Just put a little bit of pressure, you'll start to see it curl the metal. A little bit more pressure. There you go. Right when it goes, yeah, that's when you gotta be careful. Right when it gets ready to go through, you gotta kind of hold it. You gotta just back off just a little bit, okay? No, you're okay. No, not now. But when you'll feel it got ready to go through the metal, and that's when you want to back off a little bit. Probably would have taken us like 2 hours of that stupid drill, so put a little harder. Push through it.
I was much more successful, or maybe I learned from his mistakes. We used metal files to clean up the sharp edges, so there would be no way to cut ourselves in the future. And we do plan to paint them, but we haven't as of this video. Since we did not have the original 2nd gen seats or the seat tracks, we bought them from the 2nd gen graveyard. A guy named John D. Lorian had the best price for the tracks and had them ready to ship. Due to the pandemic, a lot of things took a long time, but they had them to us very quickly. They are not a sponsor, but if they want to be, we would gladly accept. Actually, if anyone wants to be our sponsor, we would gladly accept their offer. The seats lined up very nicely and the tracks worked really smooth, so we went ahead and bolted the driver's seat just to see how it looked. It does feel a little tight to me, but since I am now over 6 feet tall, that's to be expected. The seats recline, which is something that the original 2nd gen seats would not do, and we can always set the seats back by repositioning where our tubing attaches. Well, that is all for this video. We have a lot more work to make more videos. As of this video, we have made a lot of headway. It's just that these videos take a long time to produce. I would like to thank Knuckle Dragger and Radio Joe, members of a website called nastyz28.com. Without their posts on the 4th gen seats, we would have had to completely engineer a way to put the seats in ourselves.
Turn straight, turn straight, turn straight, turn straight!